Today is a chill day. I just got home from school an hour or so ago and realized that I didn't have anything to do, which is a first in like a really long time. I always have stuff I'm doing. So when I realized I had nothing to do, I immediately went to my room, put on a really big fuzzy sweatshirt, made myself a cup of hot chocolate, and watched some YouTube videos for a really long time, because that's what I do in my free time. I really enjoy that. And because today is such a nice, relaxing day for me, I thought I would share some of that relaxation with you with a new idea that I have for a series that I might end up doing if you guys like it, called Snack Break. Basically, I will be doing vlogging stuff, talking about stuff, question stuff, challenges, whatever, while eating food. Today it is waffles. I call them cookie style, where they're just like no syrup or anything, and they're just like cookies. They're like cookie waffles, and they're really good, and I enjoy them. Don't judge me. Today I have 17 random questions for YouTubers from quotev.com. The link will be in the description below if you want to go check it out, or I'll put an annotation like right here if you want to see it, whatevs. So I'm going to begin my eating, and let's get started. Hopefully this isn't really disgusting. I didn't think about that. Number one, how did you get your YouTube username? This is kind of a good question, because I don't really know. I was eating some blueberries and was like, hey, I like the color blue, and I like blueberries. Maybe I should call myself something that pertains to those two things. And thus Blueberry Blue was born. Also Berry Blue, which is like my little logo guy, Berry Blue. Yeah, I don't know where he came from either. I was like, oh, he's cute. I'm gonna call him Barry. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? I said this before in a BFF video that I did with Liv, whatever question video I did with Liv. If I could change my name, I'd probably change it to Caitlin, because I really like that name. That's a pretty name. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? Don't be like me. No, I'm just kidding. I'd probably say focus on like bettering your film stuff now. Like start making films, start editing stuff, putting stuff together so that if I told my younger self this, then by now I'd probably be a lot better at films and film making stuff than I am now. So that'd be kind of cool. There's probably more specific stuff too, because I have moments during the day when I'm just like, back in time and tell myself to study for that test, or can I go back in time and tell myself to not do that the way I just did that because that was really dumb. I have those moments. I think everybody has those moments. Next question. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? I can't blow a bubblegum bubble. I just don't really chew gum. I don't know. And I definitely don't chew bubblegum because it's gross. Story time. When I was in like 3rd grade, I went to the doctor, or the dentist's, and I got that fluoride stuff that they have like the mold of your teeth, and they fill it with this paste and then put it in your mouth. It was the first time I'd ever had it done. And they're like, what flavor do you want? We have mint, we have blueberry, I don't know, and we have bubblegum. And I never had it before, and I was like, I'll have bubblegum, sure, why not? Oh my god. That was the worst mistake I've ever made in my entire life. It was the most disgusting. For an entire year, I couldn't even think about the dentist without getting that horrible taste in my mouth. I'm going back to my waffle now. It was a dark memory. I don't want to relive it. What did you want to be when you were little? Probably either a singer or a mermaid. That was probably what I had in mind when I was younger. I sang a lot and I swam a lot. What do you order at Starbucks? I order hot chocolate because I don't like coffee. Okay, I sort of like coffee, but I much prefer hot chocolate. If I ever go to Starbucks or anything, I always get hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is my life. I love hot chocolate so much. It's amazing. What's the hardest you ever laughed? One time, this is just a recent memory, I probably laughed even harder. I laugh a lot. Like, I feel like I laugh a lot. I go to the extremes of my emotions a lot. Like, I'll cry, and then an hour later I'll be like laughing so hard. Okay, so I remember one time I was watching a YouTube video and it was really funny, and I was drinking water because I was thirsty, and I drank so much water, and then instantly something really, really funny happened, and I started laughing so hard that it wasn't just like, oh, it went down the wrong throat and you're like, oh, cough, cough. I had to stop the video and sit and gasp for breath for like 30 seconds because I was like drowning in my water that I inhaled. So that was probably the hardest I've ever laughed in recent memory, that I almost drowned in my own water. If you could play any musical instrument, which would it be and why? I want to play really good piano because I love piano music. I listen to piano music all the time. I would love to be able to play the piano like really good. But you know what? I'm happy with my ukulele. I really am. It's a lovely instrument. I love it. What's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? Music? Specifically soundtrack music. I'm weird. I like don't listen to radio music with words. I mostly listen to like soundtracks from movies and video games. Mostly from To the Moon. I don't know if I've ever mentioned To the Moon. I have. To the Moon is amazing. If any of you have not played it or seen it or had any relation to it, you should do that because it's amazing. Music and YouTubers, that's why I even do YouTube in the first place. It's because YouTubers are so awesome and they make me laugh and they make me happy. So whenever I'm upset, I always immediately go straight to YouTube because that just makes me happy. That's what I do. That's why I watch YouTube. Next question. What's your favorite movie? My favorite live action movie is The Book Thief because it made me bawl. And my favorite anime movie is How to Train Your Dragon because it's awesome and I'm a nerd and I love dragons. This waffle is getting cold. I'm taking too long. What's one food you cannot live without? Probably pizza. I really, really, really like pizza. That's kind of my default food for any time. What's your favorite dessert? Chocolate ice cream with lots of chocolate toppings. Favorite pizza topping? Cheese. Because I'm bland and I don't branch out to other pizza toppings. It's like, if you already have perfection, why would you add stuff to that? Would you rather have the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? Invisibility! Always! Because reading minds just does not seem like a good power to me. I mean, sure, it can be great sometimes, but I don't want to see what's in people's heads. That just seems bad. Also, invisibility is really useful for being a superpower because we cannot, like, that's the one power where you wouldn't be discovered. Like, if you could fly, you'd probably be discovered. If you read minds, you'd probably be discovered. But if you're invisible, you could just, like, be invisible and it'd be fun. Whatever. What did you do for your last birthday? I think I went to Indianapolis, me and my family, and I went to the Go Ape zipline park thing, where it's like this obstacle course. Phone, stop beeping! It's this obstacle course on zip lines like 50 feet up in the air where you're strapped in the entire time and you are like in charge of strapping yourself in. And you just like do these obstacles in the air. Oh, it was so much fun. I loved that park. I want to go back there someday. If you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? For all of you to love me. Probably to like meet all of my idols. Like, meet the famous people that I look up to. Like, meet the people at DreamWorks, meet the YouTubers that I always turn to when I'm upset, meet like the film stars and meet the actors and actresses and all that stuff. I probably want to do that because that'd be pretty, that wouldn't benefit anybody other than me. So that'd be my selfish wish. This is our last part of a waffle, which is good because this is the last question. If you were a Pokemon, what would you be called and what would you look like? Okay, I'm not super into Pokemon, but I kind of understand it. I would probably be Fleek of, no, not Fleek. My name would be Blue Flyer. Like, Blagon Flyer. Like a dragon flyer, but a blugan, I don't know. I would be a blue thing that flies with wings and like furry stuff. That'd be what I would be. That's it. So that is all the questions on quotev.com. That's actually really cool. And I enjoy this. Last part of the waffle. Here we go. Waffle is completed. I was really cold. It's been out for too long. I take too long to film. I talk too much. So that was Snack Break. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This is actually pretty fun to do because this is kind of a lazy day thing and I just get to sit in front of the camera and talk, which is what I enjoy doing. It's the easiest and it's the most fun for me because I get to just kind of be myself and it's nice. So all these questions will be in the link below in the description. It was in an annotation at the beginning. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave comments below. I don't know, do whatever you want. This is your home as much as it's my home, so like, you can act like it's that way. Like, leave comments asking more questions or leaving recommendations or suggestions for stuff I should do in the future. Because I might want to keep doing snack break. I may want to try to invite guests, like people that I know, my friends. I might try to invite them and also have like snack break stuff with them. That would be kind of cool. Different snacks. You can leave comments of stuff to eat, like different snacks to eat, as long as it's not too crazy. Like chocolate covered cockroaches or something. That'd be gross. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. And out.